Hey, what is up, Led Zepp Tube? We are back with side 2 of the debut album, Led Zeppelin 1969. My apologies for the delay. It has taken a while to get here, and that is just because it's been really busy. Back teaching full-time, after the break and after flood, cyclone, if you've been keeping up with New Zealand news. And we're finally here. So guys, hey, I am going to be following along with the Drumeo transcription for this song. And that is all available to you guys as subscribers of my channel. 30-day free trial over at Drumeo. Link in the description. Go check it out. I think just about every single Led Zepp song that's ever been recorded, note-for-note transcription. You can slow them down, rolling transcriptions, following the notation, loop sections, all kinds of stuff. So good. Right, I just need to top up my coffee before we get rolling here. And I would like to say thank you to all the subscribers and all the early supporters on this channel who were so fanatical about Led Zepp and got me hip, finally, to John Bonham and Led Zepp. Suzanne Lash, Finesse Muse, special thanks to you too. Let's get into it. John Paul Jones. Cheers. Woo-hoo, we are back. Okay. So one thing about doing these reactions along with the Drumeo transcription, this is just an absolute godsend, is that it's really easy, obviously, for me to do more of an analysis than simply just a reaction to how I feel about or, thinking about the song. A couple of musical terms here. Rubato, if you're not familiar with that, essentially free time. Felt like there was a little bit of time there, but it was free. It wasn't restrained to any certain tempo. A tempo, down here where it's got the 4-bar rest and the organ is playing, that is at tempo. So that is when they're hitting the tempo, and essentially, you could start counting in, which is what they've done here, and then the whole band has just hit the tempo. Sounds great. I'm going to go back to the A tempo part, bar 17, just for where the organ really starts setting the tempo. This is John Paul Jones, I'm assuming. Glorious. 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and. Oh yeah, baby.
Lying, cheating, hurting, that's all you seem to do. Messing around every guy in town, putting me down for thinking of someone new. Always the same, playing your game, drive me insane. Trouble's gonna come to you. One of these days, and it won't be long, you look for me, but baby, I'll be gone. This is all I gotta say to you, woman. Your time is gonna come. Your time is gonna come. Your time is gonna come.
just before we launch into verse 2. Really interesting there. I mean, Bonham was young. I believe he was 21, I believe, when they recorded this album. The band was young. I think they'd only been together a few months. Again, I need to study up and revisit some of the information about this album. But really interesting already. You can hear this in the cracks style with Bonham. 16th note drum fills that were popping up before. They weren't straight 16ths. They weren't, I wouldn't say they were swung. They were probably more in the cracks, which for me, Bonham, he's an in the cracks type player. That's why he just sounds so good. Like it's got such humanity to his drumming. And then he goes to the triplet fills, which is probably more home base for him, because if you're an in the cracks or swinging 16ths type player, the triplets are just going to flow out really naturally. Okay, let's just back it up a little bit.
Made up my mind, break you this time. Won't be so kind, it's my turn to cry. Do what you want, I won't take the brunt. It's fading away, can't feel you anymore. Don't care what you say, cause I'm gonna wait to stay. Gonna make you pay for that great big hole in my heart. People jumping all around, watch out woman, no longer is the you're gonna be on my heart.
Cool, we got some more fills coming up in the chorus. Have a listen to it. It looks like it just switches between 16th note triplets and 16th note, but if you're looking for some keys as to what some of the ingredients that goes into what makes Bonham so great and sounds so good, listen out to the feel that he puts into the 16th notes. Let's keep it going. So good. So good. Here we go.
You get back to me, woman, but it's coming back home to you.
Triplets. Oh, guys, absolutely classic. We've got some absolutely classic John Bonham stuff here. Now, what I'm going to do, you guys are going to freak out. If you haven't taken up my Drumeo trial, you're going to freak out. Check this out. I can just click and drag this section here. So this is classic Bonham triplet, hand, hand, foot, hand, hand, foot. Looks like he's probably going left, right foot, left, right foot. Might be doing a bit of a crossover for that, Phil. What I'll do is I can slow this down. So check this out. This is a really nice little section to analyze. Just listen to this on a loop. Slow it down. So if you're a drummer out there and you're wanting to learn or just a fan of music and you want to really dig into the Bonham parts, this is what you can do. It's just the best way ever to learn fills, learn drums. I mean, we can make the section longer so we can check this out. Take it back up to full speed. Telling you, as a full-time drum teacher, this was a game changer for me, getting access to all this. It's made learning fills so much easier. I'll go down to, what was the other one? Oh, this bass drum part, the last 2 bars of bass drum shred. Check it out, guys. So I'm going to loop it. This is full speed. Fire. Slow down. Yeah, pretty cool stuff. And one thing I should say, you might have noticed that there are points where the line that tracks the transcription might slightly get out of the transcription. This music is pretty much in free time, no clicks. So the tempo varies and the technology just does what it can. It does pretty good. So yeah, hey, I just thought I'd let you guys know what a cool tool that is. And again, the Drumeo sign up is available for free. Free link for you guys. Free trial for you guys for being subscribers on the channel. 30 days to go check it out. It is phenomenal. I really, really dug that. Even just the main groove, dum dum ka, da dum dum ka, sh dum dum ka, da dum. A little bit of grease even in there with that 16th note kick drum. That beat, I mean, you could call it the walk this way beat. Psh ka, da dum dum k, sh ka, da dum dum k. Such a good groove to work on for not only bass drum independence, but bass drum power, speed, technique. Always get questions about bass drum technique. That is how you get bass drum technique. Play that song. You will improve your bass drum technique. Play it, practice it, record it, listen back. Does it sound like Bonham? No. Play it, practice it, record it, listen back. Does it sound like Bonham? Closer. Okay, go back and you just rinse and repeat and you will get there. Man, I'm really drum teacher on this one today, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I loved it. Tomorrow we have got Black Mountain Side. I cannot wait. Hope you guys are enjoying Led Zepp week. Must be Led Zepp week 4 by now on the channel. We are covering side 2 of the debut album. Catch you tomorrow. Take care. Ciao.